About 3 days ago, I received a video message, and it was the DIY spot that we've been working on, and it was getting demolished. The person that sent me the video said that they're just taking everything out. This is constantly a struggle whenever you're building infrastructure on land that is private or that you just simply don't own. However, this still doesn't stop me and a lot of other people from building DIY skate spots or just DIY communities, whether it's skateboarding or just building your own communities and your own infrastructure. But that is just something that you have to realize going into it, that sometimes it just might not stick. I have seen a lot of DIY skate parks and DIY spots. The Seed Washington Street Skate Park here in San Diego is a great example of a non-profit skate park that is still functioning, still working 20 years later. Now we're gonna go head over to the DIY skate park for ourselves and see if this destruction is really happening and see how bad it is and what the next steps are. I'm always trying to get more skate spots going, skate parks, skate programs, skate education. There's so many different opportunities with skateboarding. My point is that, I'm always trying to think of how do we improve this community that we're in, skateboarding, here specifically in San Diego. And I think that is skate parks, skate spots, skate education, skate programs, all sorts of different things. But it is no easy task. It is no easy mission. There's always hope. And again, I say this in every video, it's about how you deal with these certain situations that really dictate the outcome. I'm pretty surprised by the demolition process that is going on here at this slab spot. They really did keep a lot of the skate obstacles, being very considerate of all the skate DIY stuff that is here. But they did take out one of my favorite flat rails, super small. I've had a lot of fun on that. They did take out one of the cinder block ledges, but they didn't take out the launch ramp that we built in a previous video on how to build a launch ramp for under $20, which is a really easy obstacle to take out. Like honestly, they could just hit that with a rock or skateboard and you could probably take it out. It's not super hard structure. This ledge, definitely a hard thing to take out, but so I guess my point being is that they're definitely demoing this space, but it looks like they're trying to give us the most possible time that we're allowed to have. Maybe they're skaters themselves or maybe not. Now I am really curious of who owns this property so I can figure out what the plan is for the future, or if there is any possibilities of maybe inheriting to the city and then us skaters could inherit it in the perfect picture world. So I did a quick Google search on who owns the property, found the address from Google Earth, and I was able to find a contact person. So now I'm gonna call that person and see if we can get some more information on this property.
If you are an existing customer.
New customer. They didn't answer, and maybe I'm not going anywhere with this, but my point being is that if I can get a hold of who owns this property, who knows, you might be able to create some sort of discussion, and you just never know what the possibilities are. And sure, you might be thinking like, what are they going to give you free land in California? Hell no, they're not, trust me. But there's always ways to discuss and negotiate with people, and in the perfect world, in the future, I do want to own a big land like this, or a whole block, and it could be skate shops, coffee shops, it could be distributions, it could be just a record store, it could be a thrift store, all operated and owned by skateboarders. And it doesn't mean they're like have to be core skateboarders or anything like that, but my point being they all have that same common mutual interest. And now I digress because I'm just talking about my dreams. This land is still privately owned, but it is for commercial use, so we'll see what happens with it. Now, obviously I don't have the financial means to buy a property like this, but my point being is that like this could become this huge skate commune that is its own self-run little area. You can have a farm. There's so many different possibilities, but this isn't a video about my dreams. This is just about how you can negotiate, and you don't always just have to accept things as they are. Now, honestly, this spot might be gone tomorrow. We really don't know. It looks like they're just holding out as long as they really can. I don't know. It could be any moment this thing is gone, like tomorrow morning. Demolition time. So with that said, let me give you a quick tour of this place. in case it is gone tomorrow. This is on our far end right here on our west end. There used to be a nice wood quarter pipe right here. I had a lot of fun doing backsmith off. That is gone. The only thing that's left on this side of the slab is the launch ramp. The funnest and most important obstacles at the spot is this ledge / manual pad behind me that Janky built, and it is still here and it is in great condition. There were so many things here, like a lot of the ledges and the little nooks, they're just gone, but the quarter pipe is still here. Back there, we got the beer can coping on there. That is still there. There's a lot of rubble next to it. And besides that, that's pretty much all we have left here at this slab spot until further notice. Woo! If anything, I hope this video showed you that no matter how hard the barriers or how big that wall is, when you're trying to accomplish something that you really want, you dream of, you don't accept no for an answer. They might be tearing this thing out, but guess what? You're still gonna keep trying. It's kind of like that old saying, you'll never succeed unless you fail. You have to fail in order to succeed. You have to keep going and keep going. You can't just give up. So anyways, appreciate you guys. Happy Friday. Get out there and get it this weekend. Subscribe if you're not already. Hit that like button if you enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next one. MASH.